Mark Kelly,
Representative Chris DeLuzio,
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander,
Representative Chrissy Houlihan,
Congressman Jason Crow.
I was a captain in the United States Navy,
former CIA officer,
former Navy,
former paratrooper and Army Ranger,
former intelligence officer,
former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
and the intelligence community
who take risks each day
to keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military,
but that trust is at risk.
This administration is pitting our uniformed military
and intelligence community professionals
against American citizens.
Like us. You all swore an oath
to protect and defend this Constitution.
And right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad,
but from right here at home.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law
or our Constitution.
We know this is hard,
and that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
the Army,
or Navy,
the Air Force,
your vigilance is critical.
And know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
the American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws,
our Constitution,
and who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
You know, I just find it awful funny. I just wish we had somebody other than Pam Bundy and Cash Patel, because I saw where President Trump posted on Truth Social that these particular people have conducted themselves in sedition. Now, he suggested it would be the death penalty, but when you look up if he's talking about the same code, unless there's another U.S. Code 18 Section 2384, it doesn't call for death, but it does call for imprisonment. Now, why is President Trump now saying that these people have been conducting themselves in sedition? What Obama did under the FBI with the whole Russian collusion, the way he tried to spy on your administration, you should have got yourself a pit bull as the DOJ chief. Because long as Pam Bundy is the chief of the DOJ, nobody seriously who's with the deep state is going to jail. Of course, they're conducting themselves in sedition. Look what they did with the people on January the 6th. These are regular citizens. And now we know that the regular citizens were being antagonized, having rubber bullets fired at them. Then they locked them up, trumped up charges, and nobody for that has went to jail. They destroyed the evidence for January the 6th. Liz Cheney and that whole crew destroyed the evidence. Nobody who's went to jail for that. What Hillary did in Benghazi, Barack Obama admitted there was a conspiracy. At least that's what some of from the intel community is saying. They called him when he thought nobody was watching, he admitted it was a conspiracy. Hillary says, what damn difference does it even make just because 4 men died? What Joe Biden and Mark Milley did with the withdrawal from Afghanistan, to me, should be hit with high treason too. When Joe Biden opened up the border and let 20 million over here, probably about 5 or 6 million of those are freaking terrorists, spies every damn well. And now these bastards who consider themselves Democrats, who I like to call communists, nobody's punished them yet. And I'm not holding my breath that you're going to punish. See, when President Trump gets on and he posts this on Truth Social, there's no need to get your hopes up high. I agree with him that they should be locked up. But why is he posting it? Because nothing's going to happen. You hired yourself some paper tigers, and they're making you look like a paper tiger. All you're going to do is talk about it, and nobody goes to jail. Hillary Clinton should still be charged right now. Why isn't anybody talking about charging Hillary Clinton of the mishandling of classified information, destroying classified information? Hell, we should still open back up the Clinton Foundation. We should also investigate some of all these murders that has something to do with Hillary Clinton. You didn't hear these filthy Democrats saying a mumbling word when Joe Biden had the border wide open and he wasn't even in charge. That is an act of sedition, if you ask me. They were pretending like Joe Biden was the damn president when they know he wasn't even competent. Now these same crew. I like the list, I think her name is, she's with the CIA. Isn't that rich? Somebody from the CIA is talking about orders that need to be followed in the Constitution. I mean, one of the mission statements of the freaking CIA is to break laws, destroy things, spy on people, overturn other governments with a coup d'etat, including doing things in this government with a coup d'etat. And you got the unmitigated gall to tell somebody to disobey an order. The reason they can do it, do you really think somebody's going to get arrested? Are you under the delusion that somebody would be arrested? All of this, and I got a clip. She came back and she wanted to follow up on the statement because she was upset that Trump said that this sedition should be a death penalty, which it doesn't call for a death penalty, but it does call for you to be locked up. Now, do you really think somebody's going to be locked up? My personal opinion, Clay Higgins should be locked up too. He swore allegiance to Israel more than his own damn country. That's grounds to be locked up. But I want to replay her clip here.
I'm Senator Alyssa Slotkin, senator from Michigan, former CIA officer. Earlier today, President Trump threatened.
I love when they say former CIA officer, like we're going to say, okay, then she's former CIA. We got to believe. I don't trust nobody in the damn CIA, period.
And myself and a number of other service and veteran lawmakers with arrest, trial, and death because he.
So what? Y'all been threatening us with death for the years. I'm glad he had the kahunas to go ahead and say it. But now they're outraged by this particular statement. You got some damn nerves. I guess we're supposed to be able to say, oh my God, we got to ask him to apologize. Even though he was wrong to say that particular act calls for death, it calls for imprisonment, but I don't care. So what if he got it wrong? Jasmine Crockett was lying about Epstein. She said, I wasn't talking about that Epstein. I was talking about another Epstein. You lying freaking skank you. I mean, bees in the trap. Crockett. That's my name for she bees in the trap. She bees in the trap. They got these people. I mean, Maxine Waters was saying people get in their face. They're attacking. Think about what was going on right now. Your ICE agents are being brutally attacked, having their vehicles rammed and everything else. Nobody's freaking going to jail. Let that sink in for a minute, please. And they're upset about some language. Is anybody going to go to jail? Look at all the stuff they've done to our ICE agents. Dox them. Anybody dox ICE agents need to get 25 to life automatically. It's an outrage. Give a damn about none of it. Whatever. I mean, they do whatever they want to. And see, this is the problem you run into. We got Jasmine Crockett caught right in the middle of a damn lie. And the heifer still want to apologize. I might have to play that again because she still want to apologize. But let's let this heifer here finish.
Didn't agree with a video we put out this week. This really isn't about.
You know, this is why I can't stand these dumb bastards. They're supposed to be so damn smart. They never gave us the crime. What crime did he commit? You say he's telling them to do an unlawful act. What's the unlawful act? Give me a specific, since you're so damn smart.
Those of us who made the video. This is about who we are as Americans and how we're going to engage with people.
I hate when they try to do it. It's like who we are as Americans. I love the military. All the same BS. Why would you bastards have the border wide open under the incompetent poopy pants Joe Biden?
Who we disagree with. I would hope that people of all backgrounds, Democrat, Republican, Independent, would agree that threatening death for people you disagree with is beyond the pale of who we are as Americans.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I love this country. It has given.
You guys have been talking about blowing up things, tried to assassinate President Trump. Give me a freaking break. Oh, wait a minute. That is still in. Are they asking this woman who stole $1 million? I don't know if I'm going to get to that tonight. Oh, damn it, I messed it up here.
You disagree with is beyond the pale of who we are as Americans. I love this country. It has given me everything, everything. And I refuse to believe that this is the new normal. I refuse to believe that we're going to use fear and intimidation against people we disagree with.
Wow.
And I'm not going to be forced away from speaking up on behalf of my country. I swore an oath to the Constitution many times, most recently less than a year ago as a senator, to the Constitution, not to any one man, not to any one president. And I abide by that oath. For me, I believe.
What was this skank at when the border was wide open? What was this skank at on Donald Trump? What was this skank at when 4 soldiers was murdered in Benghazi? Could somebody explain to me what was going on in Benghazi? Why were we at Benghazi? Because I haven't figured it out yet.
The power of this country and that we are better than our current politics represent. And I refuse to be intimidated out of defending the country.
See, the reason you're still running her mouth because y'all didn't lock her ass up. If you start charging people, make them spend their money, they'll stop running their damn mouth. A good ass whooping always stop people. I don't care how tough they are, how bad they are. You put something on them, you make them pay, you put them in jail, you do something to them, shut their mouth. That's why, you see what they did to, what's his name? WikiLeaks guy. What's his name? Julian Assange. Notice he got out of jail. Ain't nothing happened. They locked him up for all that time. And all he did, the fellow who gave him the information, the little queer, they got the sex change, gave him the information. Obama commuted his sentence, and they was trying to kill Julian Assange, murdering him for reposting. We're going to ignore the crime they committed, but we're going to kill him. Kill the messenger, right? Now she thinks she's noble. I hate these people with such a passion. You wouldn't even imagine how much I got disdain for these people. Now, talk about slander. Before I get to Barack Obama and Hillary and back to these damn communist bastards, I want to play Jasmine Crockett again. Because I want to show you just the depths of the way these people lie. When you catch them in a lie, they still don't say, you know what? I like to apologize. I misspoke. What I said was inaccurate. My staff was Googling stuff. Here they are working for the government, got access to all kind of stuff. And now they over here doing Google. Can't make it up. You stupid as hell, man.
From a Jeffrey Epstein, here's what you said.
Who also took money from somebody named Jeffrey Epstein, as I had my team dig in very quickly.
She had her team dig in very quickly. Is that one of those track suits? Remember those old Adidas track suits that we used to wear? Is that a track suit she got on? Because Abby's in the trap. Crockett looked like she got a track suit on. You finna go jogging afterwards or something? Is that a track suit? It looked kind of like a track suit. Is that a warm up?
Mitt Romney, the NRCC, Lee Zeldin, George Bush, Win Red, McCain Palin, Rick Lazio.
Miss Dana says she's dressing like Featherman. Damn sure. Clever says she's such a hood booger. She bees in the trap. You know what? Before I forget, because I apologize to 2 people because we went off the air last night and I did not see their donation till we went off the air and they had gave me a statement. I felt bad about it. I said I was going to start the show out. And because sometimes I be looking back and forth. I usually try to check before I go off the air. but I don't know how I completely missed it last night, because you know yesterday was my birthday, and there was 2 people who came in, and I didn't see it from last night. It was my brother Patrick J. McCarron, because he left me a statement. Brother Patrick said, "Thank you, happy birthday. The end of a life comes quick. I hope to meet you in heaven. The triumph of the Immaculate Heart of Mary is soon." I'm not for sure what that last phrase means, but I appreciate you, Brother Patrick. And yeah, I hope to see you in heaven for sure, brother. I'm going to be there. I got my ticket already, too. Because they're destroying this down here, Brother Patrick. I'm going to tell you right now. And see, it's people like this. Think about this. Jasmine Crockett has become rich, proving you can be a complete moron and run for office. Just look at the likes of AOC, Nancy Pelosi, Maxine Waters. I mean, just the stupidity of the damn people just knows no damn end. And also, my brother Boyd Gray had hit us up last night, and I did not see it until we went off the air. So let me give my man Boyd Gray a shout out, because he also said last night, "Happy birthday, old man. Damn you old," he said. Yep, I'm getting up there. I'm not even midlife yet. See, when I get to 75, that'll be midlife, because I plan on living to 150. So I'm not even midlife yet. I appreciate you, Brother Boyd. And our dear Stacy Michael says, "Happy birthday yesterday, Doc. Hope you and Clever had a nice celebration with love to you both. God bless you." Our sweet Stacy Michaels, one of our moderators also. Where's that? Thank you so much, my dear Stacy Michaels. Yeah, we plan on having many, many more. And of course, our sniper, my man Mark Andrews, hit us up again. A repeat, giving us our sponsorship. We appreciate you, Brother Mark there. Now, let's get to this hood rat, ratchet hood rat right here. Now, she done changed the hair up a little bit. I see you got your little new do on there, got you some extra little hair on there. I see you. But watch how she get caught right in the act of lying, and she still never does a damn thing. Eric said he's gonna weld me a truck and a house in heaven. We're gonna space ride around the universe.
You mentioned Lee Zeldin there. He's now a cabinet secretary. He responded and said it was actually Dr. Jeffrey Epstein, who's a doctor that doesn't have any relation to the convicted sex trafficker. Unfortunate for that doctor, but that is who donated to a prior campaign of his. Do you want to correct the record on the people?
Do you want to correct the record? Watch this.
Listen, I never said that it was that Jeffrey Epstein. Just
Lord have mercy. What was the implication then, you freaking moron? I think she's supposed to have a law degree, right? If you was in a court of law and we were talking about you was trying to convict somebody or something, and you read about something, the association with somebody who was bad, but you said, I'm not talking about that they was associated with the bad person. I'm just saying somebody that got the same name. Are you seriously think this is a good argument? All that money your parents spent to send you to a nice school, it has not paid off. This is her defense. I told you, this is why I never apologize to the level. I don't care what I say to them. I never apologize. These bastards get caught right in the act of lying, and she's still lying.
so that people understand when you make a donation, your picture is not there. And because
we already know that, heifer. What they got to do with the price of tea in China?
As they decided to spring this on us in real time, I wanted the Republicans to think about what could potentially happen because I knew that they didn't even try to go through the
These people don't have no damn conscience, man. I'm not lying. They don't have no damn conscience. She actually thinks this is a good argument.
FEC. So my team, what they did is they Googled, and that is specifically why I said a Jeffrey Epstein, unlike Republicans.
That's why she said a Jeffrey Epstein. Well, you almost made me call you out your name, girl. She said a Jeffrey Epstein. We're not talking all this time. Everybody been talking about the Jeffrey Epstein. Why are you telling us about a Jeffrey Epstein? This has got to be one of the stupidest responses I have ever heard. They don't even know when either just ignore it or to say, my staff Google it and they got it wrong, but I'm going to get with them and we're going to try to correct this. No.
I at least don't go out and just tell lies.
She don't go out and tell lies, even though she just told a lie, but she don't go out and tell lies.
Because it was not the same one, that's fine. But when Lee Zeldin...
Because it was not the same one, that's fine. Wait a minute, you just going to skip over that? Hold on a minute, rewind. Let's go back to it again. Because it was not the same one. That's a pretty big deal.
Republicans to think about what could potentially happen because I knew that they didn't even try to go through the FEC. So my team, what they did is they Googled, and that is specifically why I said a Jeffrey Epstein. Unlike Republicans, I at least don't go out and just tell lies. Because it was not the same one, that's fine. But when Lee Zeldin had something to say, all he had to say was it was a different Jeffrey Epstein.
Look, and I can't stand this little dumb heifer over here, this little CNN heifer. If there had been a Republican with a stupid answer like that, she would say, that don't make any sense. She says that she wanted to point out to them that even though this is not the Epstein we're talking about, she wanted to point some out to them. You got to have facts if you're going to point some out. That's like you saying, I want to do a measuring, but I'm going to use a measuring rod that's off by 15 inches. Stupid is this? It's got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. She was talking about a Epstein, not the Epstein. Well, all this hullabaloo about the Epstein, you decide to throw in some doctor. And she shows her staff is so damn stupid that just like her, her staff should have known that these donations was gave in 2020 and Epstein died in 2019. As I said on the video earlier, evidently Epstein is donating from the grave. That's not too far-fetched because people vote from the grave. People on Snap still in the grave. This is who the Democrats are. I mean, she thinks that she's making a point.
He admitted that he did receive donations from a Jeffrey Epstein, so at least I wasn't trying to mislead people.
Can you believe this? My head is hurting. These people are so damn stupid. I mean, do you really think this is a legitimate argument? Let me wind it again. Because I was like flabbergasted when I heard this.
Then had something to say. All he had to say was it was a different Jeffrey.
She said all he had to do is say it was a different Jeffrey Epstein. He never thought it was the same Epstein. Stupid. Your staff and you made the mistake. So you're saying he has to like check your work before you actually put it out?
Jeffrey Epstein. He admitted that he did receive donations from a Jeffrey Epstein. So
she said he admitted that he received it from a Jeffrey Epstein. You can't make this shit up. I swear you can, man. I'm sorry, but you just can't make this up. Are you serious? This is your defense.
So at least I wasn't trying to mislead people.
She wasn't trying to mislead people. No, you just stupid. You ain't got to try to mislead people. You stupid. And people just think about it. They be bringing home some, ooh, we want her to run. She may be even the president. Please run for us, be the senator. Can't make this up, man. I swear. These people never just say, hey, I got it wrong. I was wrong. My staff got it wrong. We made a mistake. She said, hell no. It was his responsibility to let me know that my staff made a mistake because he said he did get a donation from a Jeffrey Epstein, but it wasn't the Jeffrey Epstein because I really wasn't talking about that because I don't try to deceive people, even though I was implying that it was this Jeffrey Epstein. Listen here, jackass. He died in 2019. The donation is 2020. Do they not even know how to read like dates? Damn.
Now, have I dug in to find out who this doctor is? I have not. So I will trust in.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble as a country. We're just in trouble. I'm serious. These people are representing us. I mean, this is like random. She Googled it. Her staff Googled it. You don't even have to be that damn smart to figure out some of this stuff they be talking about. And they don't mind have egg on their face. Look what they did with Russian collusion. Donald Trump is an asset of Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin wanted him to win. We call Barack Obama dead in there. Notice if President Trump wants to put out the sedition thing, why don't he say sedition towards Barack Obama? Because that's the bastard who started a bunch of this stuff against you right there. What you gonna do about it, though? You gonna do anything?
Take what he says is that it wasn't that Jeffrey Epstein, but I was not attempting to mislead anybody. I literally had maybe 20 minutes before I had to do that.
See, that just make you look dumber. If you only had 20 minutes to look at it, why put it out there? Because guess what? Most nights when I get ready to go, I got about 20 minutes. Like some of them get, if they go all day long and still be getting it all wrong, give me 5 and 6 hours like that. I mean, who can't get it right? But you are, why you didn't think about that before you got ready? She said they dropped this on us. No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Yeah, but people might see that and say, well, you're trying to make it sound like he took money from
I did not know.
A registered sex offender.
No, but I literally did not know.
Did you hear this dumb heifer? She said, I literally did not know. Duh, Captain Obvious, we know you didn't know because your dumb staff Googled it. Wikipedia, I guess, is her freaking, the way she investigates stuff. She said, I literally didn't know. Duh, we got that. We know you're dumb.
When you search FEC files, and that's what I had my team to do, I texted them and I said, listen, we're going up. They are saying that she took donations.
Right, but someone might say, well, your team should have done the homework to make sure it wasn't the conviction.
This is so outrageous. I mean, this is so damn outrageous. I can hardly believe it. And don't forget this Stacey Placid woman. She was texting Jeffrey Epstein. We're not going to talk about that?
Not within 20 minutes, you could not find that out, not from just doing a quick search on FEC. So, number one, I made sure that I was clear that it was a Jeffrey Epstein, but I never said that it was specifically that Jeffrey Epstein.
You can't make this up, man. I'm going to remember this until I die. You cannot make this up, man. God almighty. You could have just stuck it in the AI. They would have told you then, right? AI would have helped you on that deal. This is insane. It really is. I mean, you cannot make this up. Oh, Mike over on Facebook says she's dumber than a box of rock. At least they don't lie. I'm gonna tell you something, Mike. Do not insult boxes of rocks like that. Because the box of rocks is way smarter than this heifer. It ain't even close. Common Sense 2.0 says they are Aunt and Uncle Tifa. Is that Tifa? Oh, Tifa. Oh, my Lord, 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 Lord. And she thinks she's made a valid point there. Like, I told you. Oh, Sonia said her birthday's on the 22nd. That's the day 20. Oh, so we have to give you a shout out for your birthday. What's the day? The day is the 20th, March the 21st. So your birthday is on Saturday, right, Sonia? We have to do our little special thing. Neckbone McGrizzle's in the house. See that, brother? The old bag says she sure does have a lot of wigs. No, she got an extension on that one, I think, the old bag. I think there's an extension.
Because I knew that we would need more time to really dig in.
She'll need more time to dig in. Mm-hmm. You damn sure do. You damn sure do. Now I want you to listen to something. I want to go back because they're talking about they don't believe in sedition. They're telling people to ignore what they're what's being told to them. I want you to just ignore that, because I want to go revisit some that the Obamas and the Clintons said. Let's start with Hillary, that classic Hillary. And you remember Hillary said anybody who does propaganda needs to be locked up anyway. So why don't we lock her up? Oh, I forgot Pam Bundy is the head of the DOJ. Now, you do remember what, let me replay what Tulsi Gabbard says. That's funny. A Democrat is the one that exposed some of this. Can't make it up.
Are frankly nothing short of historic. Over 100 documents that we released on Friday really detail and provide evidence of how this treasonous conspiracy was directed by President Obama just weeks before he was due to leave office, after President Trump had already gotten elected. This is not a Democrat or Republican issue. This is an issue that is so serious it should concern every single American, because it has to do with the integrity of our democratic republic. What we saw occur here, as the documents we released detailed, was that we had a sitting president of the United States and his cabinet and leadership team, quite frankly, who were not happy with the fact that President Trump had won the election, that the American people had chosen Donald J. Trump to.
Now, just in case, I want y'all to remember something. People always say, why are you so hard on Obama? Well, there's a lot of reasons, besides him just being a communist piece of crap. The man had an illegal birth certificate. That's the thing nobody keeps bringing up. I'm 100% sure Barack Obama's birth certificate is fake. But here's the kicker. He has a fake birth certificate, and he's causing all this damn chaos. We would have never got Joe Biden if it wasn't for that queer in the first damn place. Hillary was able to do what she did in Benghazi is because of that queer. The whole Russian collusion with James Comey and everybody else was because of that queer. And he has a freaking illegal birth certificate. And then his manly wife has the unmitigated gall to be ungrateful. But what has she really accomplished? She thinks she's so special. Now she's talking about the reason that black women are having problems with their hair or something because they can't swim, get in there and swim because they'll do something to their hair because of white fashion. This woman just talks out of both sides of her damn neck. I can't stand I don't know who I hate the most, either the Obamas and the Clintons. I hate the Obamas and the Clintons even more than I hate the Bidens. And that's saying a lot. They're dirty as hell, but they come off as trying to be high-minded and lifted up. Like Barack Obama was going to try to lecture somebody. Let me tell you something, sausage hider. I'm not going to let you lecture me with that fake birth certificate. Why haven't we got a thorough investigation on Obama? Have you noticed that nobody really talks about his investigation of Obama? All of this stuff that happened, Tulsi is telling you that all this happened under Barack Obama. Is this considered as sedition? They were trying to usurp the election of a duly elected president because they lost fair and square. They cheated and still lost. We should get them for that charge too.
Be the next president, commander-in-chief of the United States. And so they decided that they would do everything possible to try to undermine his ability to do what voters tasked President Trump to do. So creating this piece of manufactured intelligence that claims that Russia had helped Donald Trump get elected, contradicted every other assessment that had been made previously in the months leading up to the election.
When are y'all going to do something? Because you've been telling us about this like 4 or 5 months ago? When y'all going to do something? I've been saying this stuff about Barack Obama since 2010. That's 15 years ago. I told everybody who he was. They said I was crazy extremist. I was completely right about it. From the very first time I heard him speak, I said that silver-tongued devil there is a filthy communist. He has no conscience. Just like Jasmine Crockett just got through lying, all Democrats, in order to be a prominent Democrat, one of the skills, like what's the name say on Taken, I have a special set of skills. All Democrats have a special set of skills that they can look you dead in your face and be lying, looking you in your face, and they'll know that you know they're lying, and they won't bat an eye because they know they can get away with it. They know they be lying, but they don't stop lying, looking you right in the face. I knew another guy who possessed this particular skill set that can look you right in your face and tell you a bold-faced lie. Boy can pass a polygraph. The polygraph be doing this the whole time because he had no conscience online. All Democrats have no conscience. Hillary, after Benghazi, she was sent her daughter, Bill's stepdaughter, and she said that it was a terrorist attack. Just so happened it happened on the anniversary of 9/11. Oh, it was a coincidence, but they were sitting in the cave with a couple of goats, and they was watching a little YouTube, and they saw this very, very offensive YouTube video, and they says, let's get off the goat right now. Let's go in the name of Allah Akbar. Let's go do something. We got to leave our goats. That's okay. We engaged to the goats. We'll be back. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, we'll be back. But we got to stop humping the goats for a minute to go over and attack the embassy of the United States because we just got offended about this very offensive video on YouTube. Remember that skank Susan Rice? That's another skank I can't stand. Susan Rice, when it was because of an offensive video, I'm 100% sure that it had absolutely zero to do with the damn video. And I want somebody to give me an answer on why we were still in Benghazi. That's number one. Number two, I want somebody to go talk to Trey Gowdy, because you thought I forgot about you, Trey Gowdy, looking like a freaking rooster. I want somebody to talk to Trey Gowdy because Trey Gowdy was over the Benghazi investigation. He swore he was going to get somebody arrested. Then after he resigns or retires, whatever you want to call it, he works at Fox News. And I remember after Donald Trump, they cheated Donald Trump on the election. Trey Gowdy and some of those at Fox was running their pie hole, telling you all this bad stuff Donald Trump had to do. But this bastard Trey Gowdy, who would tell you he's a prosecutor, he's smart. But with all this information on Hillary and Susan Rice, he couldn't do anything. These people, if you want to get sedition, technically almost every member of Congress, almost every member of the House, all these judges, all of these damn prosecutors, they already conducted themselves in sedition year after year, but nothing happens to them.
That said exactly the opposite, that Russia had neither the intent nor the capability to try to, quote unquote, hack the United States election for the presidency of the United States. So the effect of what President Obama and his senior national security team did was subvert the will of the American people, undermining our democratic republic, and enacting what would be essentially a years-long coup against President Trump, who was duly elected by the American people.
I see. Now, I want to show you this particular. Oh, let me show this Stacey Platt. This is the woman right here. I showed it earlier today, but this is the woman who was texting Jeffrey Epstein.
That Jeffrey Epstein had information, and I was going to get information to get at the truth.
What information did you get from Jeffrey Epstein, then, Heifer?
Having a friendship with him is not something that I would deem to have.
You did have a friendship with him. You said you did. You called him your colleague, as a matter of fact. Now, all of a sudden, she's going to tell us how she used to be a lawyer. We don't care.
And so I'm just looking forward. I'm moving forward. And
You moving forward, but we ain't.
I think that that's what we as American people should do, is move forward. If individuals are not involved in illegal activity, extending his criminal enterprise or his financial enterprise or all of those things, I think that we need to look at what people are doing moving forward.
Wait, let me just better understand that. What is that point? Because at the time he was a known sex offender and it had been detailed all the sexual abuse.
There are a lot of people who have done a lot of crimes, and as a prosecutor, you get information from people where you can.
You was texting him while hearing what was going on. What the hell is you talking about?
I believe that Jeffrey Epstein.
So, see, this is what these people do. They talk and they never held accountable for any damn thing they do. Now, here is the is that one that with I wanted to show the one. Oh, remember this? This is a statement from Hillary.
Was it because of a protest, or was it because of guys out for a walk one night who decided they'd go kill some Americans? What difference at this point does it make?
Can you believe this skank? That's the first time she wore these damn glasses. What ever happened to these glasses? She said, what difference does it make? It's the same amount of difference it made. I want you to think about something. Hillary had, for no reason announced to us, but you remember her girlfriend, Uma, used to be a girlfriend. She's marrying the Soros son. But if you remember, Hillary, for no reason, put a unsecure server in the restroom and was handling classified information on that. And James Comey and that crew, who don't want to, they'll prosecute you for anything, ignored it. As a matter of fact, they got some emails with James Comey saying Hillary is going to owe him one for the stuff he did with, against Donald Trump.
That was former Secretary.
She said, Hillary said, what damn difference does it make? Well, quit sweating me. I can do whatever the hell I want to do. I wanted to show you this other one. Do I have it? What did I do with it? Oh, here's Obama on Hillary.
Mr. President, when did you first learn that Hillary Clinton used an email system outside the U.S. government for official business while she was Secretary of State?
The same time everybody else learned it through news reports.
Wait a minute. Did you hear what the then president said? He learned about Hillary's email the same time we learned about it, through the news, even though he was emailing her on the damn fake accounts or the hidden accounts, but he just found out about it. Can't make this up. Let me rewind that for you, Mr. Obama. Could you repeat that a little bit louder for me?
Mr. President, when did you first learn that Hillary Clinton used an email system outside the U.S. government for official business while she was Secretary of State?
The same time everybody else learned it through news reports.
Were you disappointed?
Let me just say that Hillary Clinton is and has been an outstanding public servant.
That ain't the question he asked you, sausage hider. Were you disappointed on her with the server in the restroom? No, he wasn't. He wasn't disappointed. For the simple reason is he was emailing her on the damn server. Why is it that nobody ever tries to go and they was dragging Donald Trump from court to court? But everybody's scared. If you really want to unbury all about the bodies, if you go really investigate Barack Obama, first of all, you can start with the fake birth certificate. That means all the stuff he did, he was impersonating a president of the United States. That should be sedition, and that should be punishable by death. He pretended to be a citizen over here. We already know he wasn't. I want to get all his college manuscript evidence. We need to submit that. I want to get all his grades and everything else. I want to get all of that. Matter of fact, and I want to do a test on Michelle Obama to see if she's ever given birth. I already know she ain't never given birth. No, damn well, Michelle Obama. I'm willing to bet any kind of money. I've never seen a picture of Michelle Obama pregnant. I got a picture when she was 6. I got a picture when she was 11. I got a picture of the children after they was born, but not a picture of her being pregnant because she never was pregnant. It's a fact. She was never pregnant.
At the same time, everybody else learned it through news reports.
Were you disappointed?
Let me just say that Hillary Clinton is and has been an outstanding public servant. She was.
See, you know what? And I'm sick of these politicians telling they're a public servant. Do you even know the definition of a damn servant? See, a servant is supposed to do the serving. I mean, even Jesus washed feet. But the servant, if you're a servant, don't you supposed to serve us? Do you really think these people are serving you? Because I don't feel served. It's like going to a restaurant and you got to go back there and fix your own food. You got to wash your own dishes. And they're saying, give me a tip. You didn't went and got your own food. You cooked it. You wash your own dishes and they want you to give them a tip. That's what the politicians do to us.
Was a great Secretary of State for me. The policy of my administration is to encourage transparency. And that's why my emails, the BlackBerry that I carry around, all those records are available and archived. And I'm glad that.
Available where? Where do you have it available? Can I see them?
Hillary is instructed that those emails.
You ever notice? See, people keep on saying Barack Obama is so intelligent. He's not. He may be MK Ultra too, because you know he always does that little See, they program this clown and they teach him certain things to say. If they say this, you say that. He's been trained because he's a Manchurian candidate. But everybody, he's good. Now, when he don't have a teleprompter, they prompt him because he got a pretty good memory. They prompt him on what to say in case they say this, you say this.
That had to do with official business need to be disclosed.
Well, you say that you have the most transparent administration ever. You said it again just a couple of weeks ago.
It's true.
How does this square with that?
Well, I think that the fact that she's going to be putting them forward will allow us to make sure that people have the information they need.
And these people talking about treason. A man who had a fake birth certificate, and you got the nerve to tell us about some damn telling the military don't do a damn thing. Oh, Blues Fed says 4:26 over in the UK. Good night. Damn, you up late, man. You been drinking or something? You up awfully late over there. in the UK. Dang. Did you go to sleep or you just got off from work? I wanted to play. Did I say the other one of Obama? Dang it, I don't think I did. Let me see here. Here's the guy talking about. Here it is.
Like for you to see the Obama administration blatantly lie about something you saw firsthand.
Watch the last interview I ever did on Fox and Friends with Pete Hegseth. Somebody caught him on a cell phone and he said Benghazi was a conspiracy. He didn't know he was being filmed. He said, what did you feel after you watched Benghazi call it a conspiracy? And I said, well, Pete, I want to choke him out. His eyes got big. He goes, you probably don't want to be threatening the former U.S. president. And I said, Peter, you asked me. It wasn't to troll accounts. It wasn't to do clickbait. It was an immediate reaction. As soon as I saw it, it was like, that mother. I've seen death before, but have you ever saw where your friends just, they're there and they're not? So when he said it was a conspiracy, it's like, hell yeah, I was pissed off. And I was pissed off for many, many years.
You hear that? He said Barack Obama admitted it was a conspiracy. Now, I don't understand how we think we just can do stupid things. Speaking of doing stupid things, did you guys see that story? A 15-year-old boy dies after his co-workers. Where's he working at? Inserted a high-pressure hose up his rectum in a prank. Say what? Yeah. Here's the story right here. Hold on a minute. I don't know what's going on in this country. This infatuation with playing in people's butts. I don't really get it. I'm gonna let you see it. Here's the story right here. I couldn't believe it myself. It's on the New York Post right here. Boy 15 dies after co-workers insert high-pressure hose up rectum in a horrific prank. I mean, me and my friends may have pranked each other, but we don't prank playing with the butthole. What the hell? Let me click on this story. Oh, this is in woodshop. I've been in school. Teenage woodshop apprentice in Turkey. Oh, this is Turkey. Oh, that's why. Okay. His co-workers inserted a high-pressure air hose up his rectum as a horrific prank. The latest incident where the power tool was killed, a young man by exploding his intestines. What? The dark joke turned deadly Friday. Who would even play like that? The hell? This is in Turkey. Damn. That's crazy, man. I understand why y'all playing with each other's butt, though. Don't get that. More of the story, don't stick none up your butt. Oh, man. You see these three fools right here? What the hell did I just do? Oh, man, I clicked out of it. It says three guys with a machete was fighting each other in the street with machetes. I don't think they showed it, though. I think President Trump's supposed to be meeting with man dummy. They say that in the pro-Palestine crowd have seized a New York City synagogue, and he ain't even in office yet. Let's see here. I don't know, man. This is not the. I want to know why we haven't done anything to the Obamas or the Clintons. See, when you let them get away with it, this is what you get. Barack Obama has been held accountable for a damn thing yet. Not one single damn thing has he ever did. He's been held accountable for it. And guess what? Nobody else is going to be held accountable. They spent 3 years on Russian collusion, even though they knew it wasn't no damn Russian collusion. They spent, I don't know how long, lying about Joe Biden doing something about Hunter Biden's dealings. We had a hard drive with all of Hunter Biden's information on anybody could see it. He got pictures of himself on there. He got video of him doing crack. He got video of him doing crack with hookers. He got videos of him boning the crack, the hookers while he does crack. He weighed his crack. He smoked his crack. And they said, well, we don't know if this is Hunter Biden's laptop. Yeah, somebody will try to go set him up by putting some fake information on there. I don't know if we can fix anything of it now, because now every time we keep finding out all this information we find out, and we have not one single person locked up from the deep state yet. Well, don't know, America, if we're going to be able to do anything, because it don't seem like people are waking up. You don't know how dangerous these people are. Just like when we played the clip of Jasmine Crockett, you see how they lie to you? Look how Barack Obama lied to you. Not only did Barack Obama lie about the Fast and the Furious, not only did he lie about Benghazi, there ain't nothing Barack Obama really told the truth about. He's practically lied about everything because there is no consequences in his lies. Hillary did she broke every law. They never are held accountable. Oh, the cocaine they found in the White House. Did they find out whose cocaine it was? Oh, okay, then let that go away. We got them red-handed on so many crimes, but we can't get Pam Bundy to do her damn job. That girl must be able to suck a watermelon through a garden hose because she damn sure ain't got hired because she's so smart and tenacious. But anyway, we got to get out of here. We started kind of late. We'll try to do it a little bit early tomorrow. Been a long week for me. Good night there, Common Sense Nation.